in California, and just this one recently by our good friend Jim Ryak in Toronto, who just did a great job on it. And I've been told just to keep whatever I got here duct taped. CAK, Cliff says, just duct tape everything. So you just leave all the settings alone and just run it the same way every day, Don. Yeah, it's, the reason I bought it, I've only been a ham for 2 years. I do have some new equipment in the place. I have a new 6-meter Ranger Communications 100-watt device I bought new, but I like some of these older things, and I thought I'd start off with this. It has a very good review, It's, if you look it up, the TS-180, it's 4.9 out of 5 with a bunch of people reporting, so. And it was Kenwood's very, very first attempt at an all solid-state unit, like solid-state final, so. My impression was that the Japanese engineers would have gone all out for that, and that seems to be the case at that time. Although it's, I guess it's 20, 25 years old for sure.
Oh yeah, all of that. And yeah, I know Jim right there in Toronto, a nice guy and very knowledgeable.
Yeah, he's very good. He's fixed up a couple of my machines. The 271H ICOM here was ill, and Jim did a great job. Couldn't recommend him high enough. Just a great person to deal with.
Well, I'm glad it worked out good for you. Anyway, I didn't look at the meter, but give me another transmission. I'll give you a meter report from London.
Yeah, you're peaking between S7 and I'm actually a bit too close to the mic. I should be about here. You're between an S7 and an S8 into Guelph. Very nice audio.
Oh, okay, Paul. Well, thank you kindly, and you got great audio, of course, as I mentioned earlier. You're peaking 15 dB over S9 here, with no preamp or anything. That's just listening to you on the radio without a preamp turned on.
Yeah, very good on that last transmission. You were between S9 and 10 over, so great copy. Yeah, I think there's going to be more of these condenser mics used. I tried some studio. I own a couple of studio condenser mics and a ribbon mic, and I'll switch out the mics once in a while. But the axial vocal mics. Now, if you get a Sennheiser or something, Don, you're looking at a lot of cash. Some of the really good vocal mics the singers use on stage there, of course, they're FM, they're wireless too. They're just a bundle of money, but this is not too bad. I really like it, and I've been using it now almost ever since I got it. The reports have been fairly good on it, so go with a good thing, Don.
Oh, absolutely. Go with what works and don't reinvent the wheel. I'll finish off that comment. Yeah, very good. Okay, well, I guess I better not hold it. I'm sure there's others waiting in the wings, so I do think I hear fairly well. I have a full-wave horizontal 80-meter loop up here, so it hears very well, and perhaps that would explain the nice signal report I have on you.
Yeah, very good. Very quickly, we were talking about antennas yesterday. How do you feed that, Don? Do you feed that with open 350, or do you have a ballon up there in the corner and come off with coax? How do you feed your 80-meter full lambda loop?
Okay, basically a combination of things you mentioned. I'm using twin feed feeders, RGAX, and that goes into a 2-to-1 ballon. The feeders come off the ballon, or into the ballon, and I run I think it's RG8X, or maybe it's RG8, I've forgotten, out of the shack over to the ballon, which is mounted on my tower, and I have a Trilon tower, and then I've built the loop in a completely square configuration horizontally.
Okay.